YouTube, what's going on? Witty P dropping in one time, and today I have a great one. Oh, I have a great one. Lock in. Today I'm going to talk about the origin of friends with benefits. Yes, the origin of friends with benefits. Yes, I know you probably like, damn, where did this come from? I saw a guy, man. Oh, he got in his feelings earlier today. He's not keeping it player. He's not keeping it player, and he got in his feelings. And I love, female nature, male nature, human nature, dating, relationships. I love all that shit. That's what I do. And I'm going to read the tweet to you. This what sparked me to make this video. This is what he said. He say, been clapping that for 2 months straight. Now you want to act brand new. Been clapping that for 2 months straight. Now you want to act brand new. And when I saw that tweet, I knew the language right away. And I'm like, damn, he getting in his feelings. He not keeping it player. And she closed the box on him. She closed up the box and she not letting him hit it no more. And when you're in a relationship, you don't talk like that. This was a friends with benefits. And I'm going to talk about the origin of friends with benefits, how it started. See, we get it twisted sometimes and we think two people just walk in the room, make eye contact, and they just have a lustful connection from that point on. It can happen like that, but it's rare. It's rare. It can happen like that. But friends with benefits, women typically determine friends with benefits. More times than not. I'm going to tell you when the guy typically determines, how many gals he got in a rotation and friends with benefits and shit like that. But women typically dictate the friends with benefits. And why do I say this? This is the origin of friends with benefits. This is how it really started. A gal would like a guy, right? But he necessarily wasn't feeling her like that. But what she would try to do to make him like her, she would give him the cat. Give him the punat. Yes, that's what she would do to try to lure him in, because women think the power of the cat can change a man, change how he think, change how he do things, shit like that. That's how it started. She would like a guy, but he probably wasn't feeling her all like that, this and that. So she would throw her body at her. Offer that up. But when women do that, when women finally wave the white flag and say, shit, I'm gonna just give him my body and hopefully he like me. When they do that and y'all become friends with benefits, they have a time in their head for how long this gonna go on. Like if they don't see no change in you or see this really going somewhere, they have a time limit in their head for how long they gonna let you hit the punani. They do. So what men must realize, and this guy pissed me off because he messing it up for the players. He is, putting shit out here like this, getting in his feelings like this. He messing up for the players. If you hit it and nothing came, you hitting the punani and nothing came, no extra baggage came with that, you've won. This is what men must realize. Whether you hit it a week, 2 weeks, 3 months, 4 months, whenever she's ready to cut it off, it's done. You can't get in your feelings. You can't get mad. You can't this and that because you never show her. I can't say you never show her you wanted to be in a relationship because it was never supposed to be that from the jump. But you never show her anything different. But you got to understand women to know that she's looking for something different. More times than not. Sometimes it could just be on some straight lustful connection shit. It can. And y'all just have a connection on some straight lustful shit. It can be like that. Where nobody's really looking for nothing out of that shit. Like where she's not looking for a relationship. You not looking for nothing. More times than not, when it's friends with benefits, the guy's not really looking to be in a relationship. He's not. It can happen though this is how a guy start catching feelings for a gal when there's friends with benefits. This is how he start to catch feelings and actually want to be in a relationship sometime. I'm going to get to that right now. It's when she out of nowhere get a boyfriend or something. Like maybe he ain't banged her out in a couple of days or maybe a week, and all of a sudden she says she's talking to somebody or she got a boyfriend. Every time she cut it off don't necessarily mean she talking to somebody, but in this scenario, and he may even know the guy, That'll kind of make him like, shit, now I want her all for me. That's going to make him feel some certain type of way, especially if he kind of know the guy or know of the guy. Now he going to try to, make her his, make her his now. You know what I'm saying? In certain scenarios, that can happen. That's when the guy catch feelings. When she all of a sudden up a boyfriend real quick. She got some good punani and she up a boyfriend out of nowhere real quick. Then the guy be like, damn. He'd be like, shit, I really like her. And then he'll probably want to actually try to take her in as a relationship just so he can keep hitting it. He catch your feelings. He catch your feelings. But yes, women have a timeline, or not a timeline, a time clock in their head of when they gonna cut it off. Like if this dude don't show, she not gonna say this to you though. She just gonna let you do you because she likes you, so she don't want to put no pressure on you. So she not gonna really say nothing to you, but she gonna have the time clock in her head like, okay, by this first month or the second month, he don't really show me like, damn, that he really like me, or just show some type of like this can go somewhere. She gonna cut it off at a certain point. And when men have friends with benefits, this is typically how we have our friends with benefits. It typically comes with the reputation that we have. Like we might have a reputation that we put it down. We got the good D. And now you get friends with benefits because of that, because of your reputation. And this typically happens like in a setting where you may go to school with people, or y'all always in the same area, like, you and these women, and so you build up that reputation, because it's hard to build a reputation when people don't really know you like that. So this happens when you're like close proximity all the time, like all the time, every day, every other day at least, and you build up that reputation that you put it down. So now, shit, guys just wanna fuck you. Girls just wanna fuck you. Real talk. If you have that reputation of just putting it down, girls will just wanna fuck you. They will. But friends with benefits, that's how it started. That's how I started. A gal would like a guy, and to try to convince him to like her, she would throw him the punani. But at the same time, she got a time clock in her head of when she gonna cut it off. In rare occasions, two people can walk in a room, make that eye contact, and have a lustful connection, and boom, it's on. Y'all getting it in from there. That can happen. That's rare occasion. But a lot of people just don't feel comfortable giving somebody their body that they don't even know. Real talk. So this typically comes from a slight connection first. A slight connection, or the gal may like the guy. That's usually how it goes. Or when the guy has friends with benefits, it's typically because he has a reputation. He has a reputation within that area, within, where he kind of controls, and where he, does his thing, and he built up that reputation within those women. Like he may hit one of the women and she start talking, or he may hit a couple of them and they start talking. Before you know it, they all talking now, and you got that reputation now. Especially if you're not taking them in as a relationship, shit like that. So they know it's just gonna be a fuck. Period. They know that. But this is the origin of friends with benefits, and I had to make this video because a guy got in his feelings. He not keeping it player, but he don't know women though, because if he knew women, he would know he was always on the clock. Because I've been in that situation, and when she was ready to cut it off, I said, that's good, because I don't want to hold you. I don't want to hold your life back anymore. You could be in a relationship, you could probably be getting married, you could be doing any of that. But if she was still gonna let me hit it, I was gonna hit it for sure. But as soon as she was ready to cut it off, I was ready to go my own way as well. Just being real. When she was ready to cut it off, I was ready too, because I in the back of my mind, I knew I was kind of holding her back, because she was like a girl that wanted love. She wanted to love. She wasn't really built for friends with benefits. She really wasn't. If I want to be real, she really wasn't. Like, she got down about to get married now. This girl that I'm actually talking about, I done had plenty of friends with benefits, but this girl that I'm talking about in particular, it stick with me, because when she was ready to cut it off, I was ready to cut it off as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was nothing, because I didn't want to hold her back, because she had a good heart, And I knew the guy she was gonna get with, you know, he was gonna really like her, you know. So I didn't want to hold her back anymore. So that's why I cut it off, you know, because I knew she had a time clock in her head, you know, of how long this was gonna go on. Because she got some things going on in her life that's, you know, she pretty successful, got some good things going. So I didn't want to, you know, hold her back, you know, just being real. But let me know what y'all think about this. The origin of friends with benefits. Yes, you know, I love this shit. Comment, like, subscribe. That's I would share the video. Video entertaining, hit that cash app. This is what I do. Bring some fire. Hope y'all locked in. We